I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
All right, welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind of a Blurred. I am Scuba Steve, and I am here alone today, solo. None of the other team members are here because we have a special episode. The episode today is called The Timeline Villain. You guys villainize me, and y'all make people think that I'm a villain when I be innocently chilling on the timeline. So I decided, you know what I'm saying, why not bring everybody's favorite villains onto the show? So, to further ado, you know that Unbothered Mike is here.
Yeah.
We got the Goon, Gumbo Goon.
Yes, sir.
And then we got Concept Moon's very own Strange Keith.
What it do?
So, like it or not, somehow we have been called the timeline, but somebody is racing on my street. Ain't that a bitch? Somehow we have been called the timeline villains. I don't know how, but you know what I'm saying? I be minding my own business. I spoiled Cowboy Bebop, which came out 40 years ago, and now I'm a villain. So everybody, y'all want to talk about y'all origin story? How'd y'all become timeline villains?
Okay. Yeah, somebody go first.
Let's see. You want to talk about when Drunk Pat tap into the TL, or you want to talk about like when the anime community labeled me as a villain?
Shit, all of it. We hit the whole timeline. Fuck it.
Ooh. So I think when the timeline labeled me as a villain, that might have been the first time I had got drunk on the TL, and I didn't remember what the fuck I had said, and then I scrolled and I saw like videos I had posted that I didn't remember recording. I was slurring my words. I was just typing out like random syllables and vowels and shit. And yeah, none of it made sense. So I think that was when people knew. Also, I was asking random women to put their feet in my mouth. I think that was an indicator that I think that right there was when I became a villain. As far as in the anime community, when I started talking about manga and non-readers started getting their feelings hurt. We're going to talk about it, though. We're going to unpack it today.
Oh, yeah. Of course. So, you know, toe sucking and manga spoiling can do that. Keith, Mike, how y'all become, what's y'all origin story?
I mean, to be completely honest with you, I don't know. I just tell the truth, I feel like. and you know, people don't like the truth. So, but I'm, you know, if you don't like the truth, I'm still going to throw the truth in your face. So maybe that's what it is. Because I don't. If I know I'm right, I don't back down. And I don't speak too much on things that I'm not sure that I'm right about. So, you know, that doesn't always go in my favor with people.
Hey, as you should. Don't back down from nothing you say. Fuck that.
Right,
Mike?
exactly. If I say something, I'm gonna die on that hill.
Man, as you should. And it'd be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got no ass. They ain't got no ass. You know what I'm saying?
They don't be having no ass.
Exactly. You get it.
Stand
You
on
get
it.
it.
Mike, I don't know.
I honestly am not a villain. I'm actually the most wholesome person on the
You fucking lie.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
That's crazy.
Right.
Like, yeah, like I just get treated like, you know, redheaded stepchild or bald-headed stepchild rather, because I'm bald. So, you know, it's like I don't be tweeting them, but nothing but wholesomeness and everything. I don't see why I get treated the way I do. I said something similar to what Keith says every fucking day, and I had to lock my account up because I got fucking slandered for no reason. So it's bullshit.
Hey, that one was wild. That one still blows my mind.
It doesn't make any sense.
What'd you say?
I said something to the effect of, because this is when fucking the Savage remix came out, and so Beyonce said some line along the lines of, you know, you struggle when you got to pull up your jeans or whatever. And so I said, some of y'all don't have to struggle because, you know, you got a lot of extra space in the back of y'all jeans. Basically implying that they ain't got no ass.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, Crystal from the fucking Read quoted my shit, and all these other crazy ass trillion follower accounts started quote tweeting my shit. It got crazy. I'm like, I want my king tweet. Y'all ain't got no ass every fucking day, but I'm getting attacked for this.
It's the lyrics on top of it, man.
It's bullshit. I tell the truth. I'm not a villain.
I think you deserve it though. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go.
Personally, I think you deserve it. I hope all bad things happen to you and nobody else but you in life.
What?
It started with the hair.
This nigga Pat hates me because a bald-headed man is somewhere right now is smashing his future wife right now. And he hates
all right,
me
or head Baka, because I'm gonna hit her next.
I mean, shit, you don't plan on marrying no virgin. It is what it is.
This is true.
But she gonna cheat on Pat with the bald nigga when they get married too. So
he gonna come down the aisle like on fucking
different world.
Yeah, on a different world.
Man.
Come down the aisle. I love her.
No, nigga do that at Pat wedding. I'm beating their ass.
Boy, it's gonna be a long day for whoever tried.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the last time you ever go to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't blame you. But yeah, my origin story is really Cowboy Bebop. I really don't understand. And then somehow it trickled down the socks. And,
okay. I'm about to say you better mention them fucking socks, boy.
The socks, and then the fucking the bonnet. Now the bonnet is the thing now. Don't understand how this goes, but yeah.
Wasn't that you that did the cheese on a pancake?
Oh no, that's
no.
That was Miguel from Anime Lady.
That was Miguel.
That is.
I'll be ashamed of himself.
That might be the most egregious thing I ever seen on the timeline.
I woke up and saw that man putting cheese on the pancakes. I said, I know you fucking lying.
And
man had his black queen putting cheese on his pancake and cooking it like.
Wasn't that during Black History Month?
Yes,
yeah, probably.
That was so unfortunate,
bro.
That was the beginning of her little origin story right there.
Yeah, he got her making homemade McGriddles, and
homemade McGriddles.
That shit is not cool.
A McGriddle without the meat, egg, or cheese without the meat or egg is crazy.
Bro, I should have had Bash on here too for that shit, and then kicked him off as soon as he told the origin story, because that's it. That's the end of your shit. But shout out to Bash. What's one of the most egregious takes you've seen on the timeline, and you just had to fire their ass up?
I could go first.
Yeah, anybody.
I seen somebody try to convince all of us that Yusuke Urameshi was black. And as much as I love Yusuke, he's very clearly Japanese.
Easily Japanese.
The nigga named Yusuke, Keith. The nigga named Yusuke.
Their reasoning for him being black was he has an alcoholic mother, his father is gone, and he likes to fight.
Oh, so they was racist.
So they was just putting every stereotype in there.
They was racist. And it was probably a profile pic Twitter too, huh? Abby,
honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it probably was an anime Abby profile pic. I'm almost sure.
Had to be. Like, that don't make no sense at all.
I don't think there was no black people in Yu Yu Hakusho, period, if I really think about it.
Nope.
No, there's none in there.
Packed up one during the dark tournament, if I remember correctly.
That was a demon, nigga. That wasn't a black person.
All right, I tried to get all this.
Pat, what's the most egregious shit you've seen on the timeline, man?
I see a lot of egregious shit, my nigga. Oh God.
Man, that's facts.
He said that's facts.
God, I'm trying to see what's something that really just had me bothered. Oh God. I always see niggas bitch about Deku crying too much, but they don't ever want to talk about their faves crying all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about Vegeta crying like a bitch all the time.
Ooh.
I wouldn't let my wife get punched though. That's just, maybe I'm just built different. And then ain't gonna slap my wife. And then in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Beerus just told Vegeta that he was the one who gave the order to destroy his planet, and Vegeta couldn't do shit. Maybe it's just me. I'm built different though. I don't know how.
The way the series set up, I could be wished back. I'm finna at least fight you and
I'm finna get clapped trying. But nah, I think those like the only one I could think of. Like niggas saying Deku crying too much. It's almost like niggas don't understand character development. But maybe that's just me watching from a critical standpoint. Even though the nigga ain't crying no more, he on his wrong and shit. But yeah, I think right now that's the only thing I can think of.
Fair enough. Mike, what you tweet that was egregious? Because it was probably something you tweeted.
Definitely something.
Don't hold me like that because I haven't done anything. Nah, the most egregious shit as of late that I've seen is fucking these Naruto comparisons to Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, that shit has been terrible as of late. And after this most recent season finale that we seen for Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't want any niggas to ever compare fucking mid-ass Sakura to Nobara ever again in their fucking life. I'll fight over that shit now.
Ever.
Don't ever compare her to that again. No, ever.
Bro, Naruto stands is the worst, bro.
They're the worst on the whole app.
Bro, they terrible. And they come together. So that's what's the worst. Them niggas is like Trump supporters of the anime community.
Oh, I 100% agree.
Them niggas is bad. The most egregious thing I seen was when they were talking about influences in anime. And then somebody brought up Pokemon being super influential, talking about the games and everything.
Yeah.
And then somebody retweeted it and was like, only lame niggas talk Pokemon. He said, I can't even believe you brought that up in the conversation. And then Panda was going at him, and he tried to serve Panda on some, like, you know what I'm saying, some gatekeeping shit. So yeah, we ended up getting
the wrong one. Lame ass name.
Definitely the wrong one because we all.
Shout out to Pat's wife.
Don't talk about my woman on this damn podcast. Call headbutt your ass.
Oh man.
Yeah, shout out to the watchers. I don't know if you want to headbutt Mike though.
Yeah, you might hurt yourself more than
Pat gonna have a tumor when he headbutt Mike.
Steve, I'll pull your bonnet over your head and choke you with it, bro.
How disrespectful.
Hey, don't talk to him like that, Akeem Elijah Dome.
Boy, Mike got a big ass fucking head. That nigga, when he had hair,
the audacity of you. I don't.
Bro, when you was getting your hair cut, your barber had a tag team partner.
Yeah. That nigga got a custom made headset, nigga.
That's fine. Y'all got it. You know, I'm not gonna let y'all.
Why your hoodie big around the neck but small at the bottom?
Well, it has a whatchamacallit mask in it, so you know.
Oh, okay.
Your headset don't got no more clicks left on your headset. Last click.
Y'all mad disrespectful. Like, leave my little Five Below headset alone. Like, damn.
Nah, man. But me and Mike been going back and forth on this bonnet ogre shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That makes that nigga the timeline villain for sure.
I'm definitely not. You wear socks to sleep, my nigga. Don't talk to me about no timeline villain shit. Anybody that wears socks to sleep.
Chill with socks to sleep. It be cold.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta block this nigga Keith from my phone.
To sleep too? Okay.
I gotta block this nigga Keith.
Keith, my nigga. We cool.
See, so hold on, Keith can let you get killed.
I don't like being barefoot in general, so
exactly.
Keep it letting you get killed on the timeline for wearing socks in silence. I just want you to know that. You ain't defending you one time. That nigga say, "Oh well, let me keep scrolling." They killing that nigga.
Bro, they be murdering me every day. That shit, they murdered me so long that we had to retire that shit. That shit is that shit bad.
As we should.
But all right. So, who is your top 3 favorite villains across fiction in general? We go snake. So everybody do their number 3, and then we'll go around and do number 2.
Okay. Yeah.
So we start with Pat. Who's your number 3 villain in fiction?
Number 3 villain in fiction. I would probably say Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, like I ain't never had a
that's a good
motherfucker.
one.
I just hate the motherfucker. But it's like she's just a joy to watch. Like if you appreciate the show for a villain, highly recommend.
Okay. That's a real good ass one. Mike?
Let me see. I'm gonna go for number 3. I'm gonna go Sasuke Aizen. Cause my nigga like literally planned out Ichigo's whole life on some shit. And still couldn't get killed after that.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him being number 2 on the Run My Fade, losing to my guy. But
Man,
rightfully so.
rightfully so.
Griffith.
Hey man, you better start reading. And then Griffin different.
Trash.
Keith, who your number 3?
Man, you know what? I think for my number 3, I'm gonna go with Stang from My Hero.
Okay, fair enough. That's a nice one. My number 3 is
He was called.
Oh shit. Yeah. Go ahead and dive into your bag. I thought you had paused. I thought you was done.
Oh no, he was told. I kind of fucked with the vision of him wanting to, like, I understood why he wanted to get rid of the heroes, you know what I'm saying? He said, you know, he was saying that they had gotten too much into celebrity and they was too flashy with it. They wasn't really being heroes no more.
Yeah.
So I got that. I understood where he was coming from.
Facts. And he making sure he taking care of them pretty much on some The Boys shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he taking care of them niggas since they want to act up. So I actually fuck with that shit. Yeah. So my number 3 is Griffin from Berserk. He my number 3, and it's mainly he my number 3 because he's so OP. So I'm like, all right, he a little too OP, but he number 3, and that nigga is just really, really that nigga. Like the disrespect that he did to my nigga Guts by doing his girl dirty in front of him. That's a different type of villainy, bro. That's just a different type of villainy.
I like Griffith a lot because he's like one of the few villains that said he was gonna do some shit and actually did it. Like, and then he did his shit by any means necessary. He was petty for what he did to Casca and Guts though, because that shit was uncalled for.
Yeah.
But the way he set out on his goal and decided, like, I'm gonna get my own kingdom, transcended into a god, and then he went on to unite humanity and monsters / demons and put them niggas under his banner and forced them to get along just off the strength of who he was while he was forming like his own kingdom and like influencing like the political climate so they could make him the ruler. That shit is beautiful. Like that's top tier writing. Griffith, like you could easily like watch Berserk or read it, and you could look at Griffith like the MC just as much as you could as Guts. Like we don't talk about them two as a dynamic. So I really fuck with Griffith. That was one of mine.
Griffith dope as shit, bro. Like dope as shit. And he sacrificed them all them niggas. Like that nigga just really was that dude, bro. Like for real. Mike, you got to get on that one. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I know you've seen the anime where it's all CGI up, but if you got to watch the 3 movies on Netflix,
the 3 movies are good. Because it go all the way up to the eclipse, right?
Yeah. So it's right when he get his shit. So.
Oh boy! All right, yeah, I'll watch the shit. Fuck y'all.
Mike. So what's your number 2, Pat?
Probably Griffith. Probably Griffith. We share that one. Like I said, I just fucking love Griffith. Like he's a nigga that you just love to hate. You know what I'm saying? But like you just got to give him his props because it's a lot of times in different anime you see villains that are cool but they're just OP. So like niggas like them because they strong. But like Griffith is like so well written that you just have to appreciate who he is as a character. You know what I'm saying? And he's very fucked up for what he did for that shit. And I hope Guts beat the shit out of him one day. You know,
when it come out.
Guts
Guts
owe him a fucking fade. But I really just enjoy Griffith as a character, and I just like watching how he really is just chasing his goals while Guts is just trying to play catch up and find him.
Facts. Mike? What's your number 2, bro?
Number 2 is gonna be the Joker. Any nigga that can smack Batman with a pot of fucking crawfish is a-okay with me. So
you say crawfish because I'm on here and that shit triggered me. That's all that is.
Mike is strategic with his villainy.
Nigga took a seafood boil to fucking Batman's head. So that's top tier villainry to me. Like I need all that shit. Inject that shit directly in my veins. So a regular nigga in fancy makeup beating up Batman is here. I'm here for that shit.
Okay. Keith, what's your number 2, brother?
So my number 2 is also Joker. Because just I like a villain. I like a villain that's a villain just for the sake of chaos.
Here we go.
And that's the Joker. And he just. You got to respect the dedication to beat the same nigga with random items for 60 years. Like, that's real dedication right there. He been beating Batman ass with crowbars and pots of crawfish and tire irons and all types of shit for 60 years, bro. He done killed his sidekicks. He done
he raped his woman.
And
Did
right,
Barbara Gordon dirty?
The Joker got Superman to kill Lois Lane. Like that's some cold shit. So
And
that's
he said he did it because it would be easy.
Right,
That's what's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, like I actually just finished reading the run where he did it, and like he literally said, "I did it because I was tired of losing to you, Batman. I wanted to play this game on easy." Like he literally told Bruce, "I did it because I was tired of losing to you, nigga. Like I wanted to play this game on easy mode for a minute." And I said,
that he a different beast.
"He different."
Right. So I share y'all vision with the Joker with a twist. My number 2 is the Bat Who Laughs. So if y'all don't know, Batman, there's a universe where Batman kills the Joker, but like a gas gets into him, and that gas turns him into the Joker as well as Batman. So he's basically Batman with the craziness of the Joker. And the shit that shocked me the most when he got all of the Bat family together. He had them have a meeting. And when he had them have a meeting, he was basically trying to tell them, like he was gonna tell them that he was the Joker, like he think he turned into the Joker and shit. But something happened, like in the snap of an instance, where that nigga just decided I'm gonna off everybody, and he offed everybody. Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, he off everybody right just out of nowhere. At first he was gonna tell them, "Hey, I'm gonna put the symbol up, put my cape up and shit," and then all of a sudden he just snapped. He off everybody. And that nigga was just so sinister. And then on top of that, you can't fuck with him because he still has the intellect and the mind of Batman. So that's my number 2.
That's crazy because we was talking about the Joker. I was literally about to name him as my number 1.
The Joker?
I was about to name him my number 1.
So we just on the run of the Joker.
We just like, I don't know, we've been on the run we went from Griffith to Joker. So like we all here. I don't know if it's because we all drinking liquor. Me and Mike Hicks connected by these do-rags. I mean, like, I don't know, though.
You see it.
Yeah, forehead powers activate. All right.
I'm fucking dead.
No, I was gonna say the Joker, man. Like you said, I love a villain who's evil just for the fuck of it. Like he don't need no motivation. Like he ain't have a bad day and decided he wants to do this shit. Like, nah, nigga, I'm with this shit 24/7. And so, yeah, he do be catching my nigga Bruce lacking, you know what I'm saying, in the Stacey Adams, you know what I'm saying, with the seafood boil pot, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, he do, but we don't talk about how Joker really be doing everybody like that, though. Like,
that's fine.
We pick on Batman a lot, but we don't talk about how you do that to.
Well, yeah, he just an easy target.
Yeah, like he's an easy target because that's his villain, and then it's fun to slander Batman. But dog, when he made Superman kill his wife and his unborn child, I said, "Oh,
yeah."
I said, "Oh my god!"
He just really
I said he went there, and then he laughed about it, and then like he be beating the shit out of Harley Quinn, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like this nigga is terrible.
But,
And then after that shit, he went into Commissioner Gordon's house, he killed the man, then paralyzed his daughter, and then raped her, and I'm like, this nigga is terrible.
terrible.
Like, and then he beat the shit out of Jason Todd. I'm like, dog, what the fuck is wrong with it? It's the Joker. Like, there's no why. You know what I'm saying? It's like I do it because I want to. And then you go back to that quote. I always reflect on that quote in The Dark Knight when Bruce and Alfred was talking about the Joker. And I'll never forget this quote. Alfred was saying how there are some men out there who just want to see the world burn. And then you reflect on the Joker burning like all that fucking money. Like he just had a tower of money. Like he wasn't fucking doing it for the money. Like he did it for the love of the game, nigga. And I'm like,
facts.
All right, okay, you got it. Go villain.
Even on I don't know if you read The War of Jokes and Riddles. It's like
that's not the Joker War, is it?
It's like year one Batman pretty much, and basically the Riddler is like the smartest villain, and then the Joker is the most chaotic. So the Riddler, he plans on he like, we can take down Batman together, and he goes see the Joker, and Joker was all like, are you really coming to see me to like take down Batman as a team? And he was like, yeah, and Joker shot that nigga.
Like, yeah, for the smartest man in the world, that wasn't too smart.
Yeah, and then so he walked off, and then he wasn't expecting the Riddlers to survive.
Yo.
So then them niggas basically got a team of villains on the Riddler side.
Oh shit! So they like, oh fuck yeah.
So it's
send
like,
me the link to that because I need that. Yeah,
it's like Riddler, Bane, Scarecrow on this side, and then on the other side is like Joker, Penguin, and Mr. Freeze type shit. Like that shit is wild, bro. And Batman,
I need because I'm on my comic shit right now, so send me that.
Oh yeah, I got you the link on that. That shit is fire, bro. Mike, your number one villain of all time. Who that is?
I'm gonna go with just because I really enjoyed this villain, and he was probably the most unique villain to me outside of the Joker, honestly. Yeah, Yoshikage Kira from JoJo's Part 4, top tier villain, serial killer with a stand, and he was giving all them Joestar niggas the blues.
I'm glad you finally powered through Part 4 though, because I know you was holding off for a little bit.
No, it was Part 3 that I had the most trouble with, but Part 4, I flew through Part 4 and Part 5, so you know I'm up to date now. Like I'm
Part 5 is
I love Part 5. Yeah.
Part 5, my favorite. Everybody like Part 4, but Part 5 my favorite.
Yeah, I love Part 5.
Yeah. So
and you got Jodeci, like it's the greatest anime outro of all time.
Best outro of all time.
Facts. That shit, it caught me off guard the first time I heard that shit. I thought like, because I was on my Fire Stick, I was all like, wait a minute. I was like, these niggas must have got copyrighted. They just put anything on the end. And then when I seen the timeline going crazy about it, I was like, oh, okay, that shit is real. I was like, that shit's real. That shit really happened. So yeah, that shit is fire.
I saw it on the timeline first, and I thought it was fake when I seen it. Until I actually watched, and I was like, "Oh shit, that really happened!"
Legendary.
Bro, that shit is fire. Keith, who your number one villain of all time?
My number one villain, my favorite villain is Shogo Makishima from Psycho Pass Season 1.
Okay.
And he's very much like the Joker in that he's a villain purely for the love of the game. I don't know if y'all have seen Psycho Pass, but
yes, sir.
So for anyone who hasn't, basically Psycho Pass is kind of futuristic society, and the police, their weapons have like AI that are constantly scanning people's their physical and mental state, and if anyone kind of gets a little mad, their gun or their weapon activates based on how the kind of state that they're in. So if you're in a state that they need deadly force, it'll convert to something that uses crazy deadly force. If you just need to be like neutralized or whatever, it'll convert to something that neutralizes you. So Makishima he, for some reason, the AI doesn't work on him. So none of the scans work. He killed somebody in front of a cop. The cop couldn't do nothing because the scan didn't work. And he just, I just love that he was so cutthroat, and that he played the game the way he could just because he could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for you to know it don't work, so you kill somebody with a cop watching you, and the cop can't do nothing about it. Like, that's cold. That's some real cold shit.
Fucking with the system. That shit. I ain't seen that in a while, but that shit was so cold, bro. You spitting for real.
Yeah, so that's my number one. The Joker is very close second, but I don't know what it is about Makishima that really put him over the hump, over the Joker for me. But he's so cold to me.
Okay, that ain't bad at all. My personal favorite is Professor Eobard Thawne from Flash, and that is Reverse Flash. His origin story was just so crazy. Just finding out that he was like he was Barry Allen's favorite, his biggest fan and shit like that. And he even like went as to make an experiment of his own to get the same powers and shit like that. So he literally did all of this to be just like this nigga. And then he gets the powers, and then he goes to the future to a museum, and he sees that Barry Allen's biggest nemesis is him. And it drives that nigga crazy to a point where he actually does become the villain. And that shit was I thought that shit was dope as fuck. And then like the fucking shit where he was a teenager. I don't know if y'all know about this shit, but Barry Allen had a girlfriend at like 13, 14. They was kissing and shit. This nigga prematurely ejaculated. So when they adults, this nigga Thawne tells this nigga, you didn't prematurely ejaculate. I ran back in time and I ran into your room and jacked you off so fast that you I was there. And
hold on, that wasn't a meme?
No.
Right. That really happened?
That shit was Injustice. In the fucking game, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's really happened in the game.
Let me go back and play this fucking game. I got that shit on my PS5 right now. Let me go.
If I'm not mistaken, that shit is real. Hold on, Mike.
I played the second. I played the second Injustice. I didn't play the first one. If that shit really happened, that's crazy.
Bro, fucked up his life with women. You fucked up his life. You know what I'm saying? His shit.
You got your first nut from a nigga and you straight, bro.
And don't even know it. And he fucked this nigga life up. And I was like, at first I thought that shit was a joke. And then I played the game and it happened. I was like, bro, this really happened? I was like, yo, so I know it's not canon for comic book, but it's in the game. Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, because Reverse Flash not in there.
Yeah, and I was just like, yo, that shit is crazy. You fucked this nigga whole mindset up. He can't even, he think he got problem with women. He got women problem. And it's because this nigga really was just that big of a plague in this nigga life. And I was just like, yo, this nigga is different. So yeah, that's my number one, because ain't nobody that petty in any kind of fiction that I've ever read, bro. like at all. So that being said, what is I guess what the transition would be, what's the worst thing you've seen a villain do?
What Griffith did to Casca.
Griffin did to Casca?
I'll never forget about it. I can't erase that image from my head. That shit was hard to watch. Like, it was hard to read. I don't ever want to read that shit again in my life.
Yeah, watching the shit on Netflix, that shit was fucked up. So yeah, that might be that's definitely in there. That's up there for sure for me. Mike?
My bad, bro. I was responding to the dude that said the dude that said AOT in that Facebook thing I was telling you about. He said he couldn't get past episode 8, and that had me highly distracted.
But this nigga watched 7 Deadly Sins?
Nigga watched 7 Deadly Sins, but can't get past episode 8 of it.
Man, go to hell.
Bro, I got a homeboy that literally said AOT was trash, but Inuyasha is goated.
That nigga watching Dragon Ball Z for women.
Stop. Yeah.
That take right there. That's awful.
You too far away from the mic, head.
Oh, my bad. I said I'll fight over that take, man.
Bro.
That's just terrible.
I was like, Inuyasha over Attack on Titan. That might have actually been the most egregious shit, but it was on Facebook, so it don't count as the timeline. But yeah, that might be the worst shit I ever seen.
Now, if you want some bad anime takes, go to Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook has the worst anime takes of all time.
Me and Mike be sending each other shit like, nigga. I'm sorry, my daughter don't know that Five is an interview right now.
It's all good. It's all good. She said she won't in on the conversation.
She bark on all my fucking interviews though. I'm gonna mute it though. I'm gonna mute it. Go ahead, brother.
You good? So, Mike, what's the craziest thing you seen a villain do?
Craziest thing I've seen a villain do, honestly, probably goes back to just off the top of my head, the Killing Joke. Like that whole movie was fucking nuts. Like Joker's backstory to him literally just wanting Batman to fucking laugh or whatever, and then what he did to you know who in that movie and how it ended. It's just that whole movie was just wild. So I think the Joker and the Killing Joke, that was the wildest villain run I've seen.
Facts. Keith, wildest villain run. Uh-oh. We here.
Give me a second.
Okay.
There we go. I think I'm good now. You said wildest thing I've seen a villain do?
Yep.
I think Makishima killing somebody in front of the cops. It's probably the wildest thing I've seen somebody do. Cause that's just he legit was looking them dead in the face and like they couldn't do nothing because the weapon was locked. Since they had to scan to be able to use it, and since the scan didn't work on him, he was like, all right, well, I'm finna just drop this girl right in front of y'all since you can't do shit about it.
Okay. That shit. Once again, that shit is I gotta rewatch Psychopaths. Now that I ain't seen it in 5 years and we're doing that watcher challenge, I'm definitely gonna put Psychopaths on the list because you got me thinking about that shit again. So I definitely gotta watch.
Cold, man. Season 2 not as good, but he cold.
I heard season 3 was
season 2 is like a copycat on. I heard that too. I haven't seen it, but I have heard that season 3 is real good. So I do need to go watch that when I get a chance. But man, see, Makishima in season 1 is just something else.
Facts. That nigga, he was different too, and it was just because the fact that he knew that the niggas couldn't touch him, he was untouchable. That shit was just that shit was crazy. Yeah. So the most villainous shit that I've ever seen has got to be Michael Ealy in fucking For Color Girls when he dropped them kids out the window. That shit, like I know it's what I'm saying, that was a curveball. Y'all probably wasn't expecting that one. But yeah, that shit.
you come out go with that one.
That shit was the craziest shit ever. Because he
did something worse about the movie.
He did?
I can't remember. I want to say the movie was called The Perfect Stranger, I think.
He was a villain in that movie too.
So what he did in that movie that was worse than The Color Girls was when he was in that girl's house and he took her toothbrush and he stuck it all the way up back into his throat and then put it back. That's the most vile shit I've ever seen. That's worse than throwing kids off a fucking balcony.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine fucking using somebody's toothbrush and shit.
Like just literally just stuck it in the back of his mouth and then put it back. I'm like, I literally did this in the theater. I said, no.
Yeah.
It was this one movie I was watching. I can't remember the name, but like pretty much this family, they had moved to like they had moved back to the husband's hometown. And so like this nigga that he used to bully, you know what I'm saying, like he started stalking him or whatever. And the husband, you know what I'm saying, he started getting defensive because I guess it like traumatized him real bad. So like one day when the husband was gone from work, like the nigga broke in the house and drugged his wife and like recorded a video of like her laying in the bed half naked. And she ended up pregnant after that. And so the dude, he gave him the tape, you know what I'm saying, and like so he could see like what happened, and he left him wondering for the rest of his life whether or not the child was his because he knew that he'd never tell his wife. I said, nigga,
yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And even what's his name? Homelander and the boys. That 9/11 scene.
Thought Homelander fucking menace.
I forgot about Homelander. He might be on my top.
You gotta go to the mic.
Yeah, come closer to the mic.
Shit, my bad. Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, I got this mic fixed. My bad. Yeah, I forgot about Homelander. As Homelander might be on my top list villains too.
Right.
And Justice Superman too.
Ooh, yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than like somebody who thinks they're doing good, but they're doing a whole lot of bad.
Yeah, that nigga different too.
Because he clapped a lot of heroes, bro.
Yeah. And Justice 2, oh my God. Yeah, he was big tweaking.
Yeah. I got on my honorable mentions, I got Goku in Dragon Ball Super.
He's definitely a villain. 100% a villain.
I don't know why people say Goku's a villain in Super.
He put the whole planet in jeopardy for a tournament.
It was gonna get blew up regardless. It was gonna get blew up regardless. Like he gave, if anything, he gave everybody a fighting chance. If niggas' universe is ass, then they just ass. Like Universe 9 brought them motherfucking dogs out there and thought they was gonna take that shit home. But what they didn't know is Big Goku said, not today. Not today. Not today.
Big Go
Toriyama.
That was
every bad thing in Super, that nigga Goku was seeking it out. Like everything that happened was because that nigga was seeking out exactly what ended up happening.
Not Goku Black. Goku Black was just.
Goku Black was probably the only time he didn't involve himself.
Yeah.
So who else they had? They went from what? Beerus, because Beerus went looking for Goku.
Beerus, Frieza, Hit, Goku Black, and the Tournament of Power.
Well, that was just a tournament with Hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they were supposed to put Majin Buu in there, but he fell asleep in the Tournament of Power.
Bro, they have so many opportunities to like do shit with other characters, and
But if we didn't have Frieza, we wouldn't have got Broly. See, so thank you, Goku.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Okay.
That's a good point. That
good
movie
point.
Was good.
Yeah, but Goku Black, since we're talking about honorable mentions, was the muscle and Goku Black did to that nigga Goku was fucked all the way up. Like that shit was like, we don't talk about that shit enough. I think I was saying this to somebody else. We don't talk about Frieza enough either as like GOAT anime villains, because you can't really think of too many people that have slavery and planetary genocide on their hands. Like we can't, of course, like we slander DBZ all the time. It's a meathead series, that's it. But like when it comes to like great anime villains, like DBZ really got Cell and Frieza. They gave us Cell and Frieza. Like they didn't miss with either one.
Yeah, you're right on that. Cause like even with Cell was like kind of like it was like we're gonna just continue this on and make Gohan get some love and shit like that. But Cell was actually pretty dope too.
No, man, nigga Cell waited in the ring and said, "Nigga, come run my fade. I ain't moving."
Yeah, waited there for
yeah,
days.
like, I'm here for whoever wants smoke.
Goku Toriyama used to be very good.
He used to be
very good at.
Yo,
even King Piccolo in Dragon Ball is a great villain.
Yeah, King Piccolo was with that shit too.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I dislike about Super though. If we're on the topic of Dragon Ball, it's like Buu Saga Goku was like perfect to me. Like that was old man not fucking around Goku. Like any Goku that's willing to kill the Supreme Kai to get his hands on a nigga, I can get behind him. But like in Super, they really like turned him into a complete airhead, and like and Goku's probably like my favorite anime character of all time. But like I just can't get behind that version of him. So I hate how they watered him down, because Buu Saga Goku really was like, he wasn't fucking around. Like he wasn't on no dumbass type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That nigga was dead for the first part of
in Super, he's just a stupid meathead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on, brother. Hold on. My goat got a brain injury now. He's disabled, or he's
Too many punches to the head, man. Too many punches to the head.
Not watch your head. He ain't got no head like Mike. You know what I'm saying? He injured.
I just be getting tagged for no reason. I want y'all to understand that. Like I just be sitting here mind my business.
He's being nice now because on timeline, all of a sudden these random pictures of me. He don't even be tagging me. I just be scrolling down the timeline. Like 6 hours ago, a picture of me with a bonnet, and I'll be like, "Yo, what?"
No, I got a picture of Mike with I got a picture of Mike with a potato with a beard on it. I just randomly put that picture on it. I won't even tag if I just retweet it.
I'm gonna start putting out some more of your horny tweets and let the people see how fucking disgusting you are.
Dog, you know the funny part is if you Google my ad name, it should pop up in Google Images.
Oh, yeah, as they should.
Oh shit!
I hope the next time you apply for a job, they show your ass your tweets and be like, "Huh."
Boy, I got a fake email, fake phone number, everything on Twitter. They will not find me again.
Be like, I don't know who that is.
If that's the case, I guess I'll stop posting Mike and Fiona fucking and shit. Because I had some pictures of Mike with these ogre tweets, man. And
see, that's funny because like those fake images you do that's all cute and everything, but you got real life pictures of you in your bonnet and you real life sleep with socks on. So that's real.
Hey, you real life having dreams about ogres. That's crazy.
You put an ogre in your dream?
No, brother.
Bro.
I just had to drop it that long?
Bro.
Why would I think about an ogre when Chloe Bailey sitting right there?
All I'm saying is, brother, the drop been that long? Like
threesomes is real.
I was saying, you come down to Houston, I take you to a spot where it's only $40. Everybody got their stimmies.
If I gotta fuck Fiona to fuck Chloe Bailey, I'll gladly take that L.
That is disgusting villainy, and I'm not even sure if Chloe.
No, I completely understand. I 100% understand.
I do disgusting vile things for it. So y'all heard it here first.
Whenever I saw the ogre tweet, I honestly and truthfully thought about other ogres in video games and shit. I didn't think about it being Fiona until other people started putting Fiona, and I was like, okay. Because some of the ogres in these video games, I was like, this nigga Mike is a nasty nigga. I was like, I'm thinking about a one-eyed, 7-foot fucking snaggertooth ogre. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Brittany Griner with a fucking green skin. And I was like, no. This nigga
Brittany Griner with green skin is crazy.
I was like, this nigga Mike is disgusting.
She would look like that nigga from Space Jam.
Oh shit. The blue one. That blue one.
Yes. Bill Cole, whatever the fuck his name was.
Another underrated villain. I don't know if y'all seen Monster.
I heard a lot about Monster. I need to. That's on my list, though.
I haven't seen it yet, though.
Bro, Yopon Libre is a different beast.
I heard he was like that.
Yeah, I let y'all.
Oh, is that the one Eunice was yelling at everybody about?
That was what she was talking about on Clubhouse.
Bro, Yopon Libre is woof. That you talk about a serial killer. That nigga's different, but I won't even get into that one if y'all already talked about it on Clubhouse.
Wait, what was it called?
Eunice was talking about.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, Panda put me on that shit, and boy, that motherfucker is a beast. But so as far as like villain, what's villain shit that you don't like in villains?
I understand that a lot of times.
Yeah.
I understand that a lot of times it happens just for the sake of development, but I really hate when like too many villains in a series get redemption arcs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what's the point of having a dope ass villain if you're always going to turn him good? You know?
Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Pretty much
everything. You got me there.
Universe 7 was literally full of former villains.
It was more villains than heroes. It really was. Like, I think Goku, Gohan, Roshi, and Krillin were like the only protagonists who started and ended that way.
Mm-hmm.
They were the only ones.
Yep.
Piccolo, Vegeta.
And it would have been
17, 18,
Blue would have been the
Vegeta.
one.
Frieza
would have been Boo.
yeah.
Whole squad.
Whole squad. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, when my GOAT, he put that issue on niggas, they get their shit together.
All right, man.
That was my GOAT for the niggas. You know what I'm saying? He say jump, niggas say how
this
high.
nigga here, boy.
That's better than talk no jutsu. At least the hands put you
Yeah,
right.
nah, that's them
Oh,
hands. Boy, ain't no talking around when it comes to my GOAT.
Right.
I despise when too many villains get a redemption arc. Like we was talking about earlier, like I like a motherfucker that's evil and he gonna stick to it. And I think that might be like one of the reasons why I love like the villains in Jujutsu Kaisen, because like they're born, the curses are born from negative human emotions. So it's like I ain't got no painful backstory, like I ain't had shit traumatic or sad that happened to me that made me this way. Nigga, I'm born from the shit that you feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why I'm here. So I think that's one reason why I really do fuck with JJK villains.
Okay.
I 100% agree with that.
Mike, what's something that you fucking hate with villains?
Like you said just a second ago, the talk no jutsu. So I have a strong dislike for all of Naruto's villains outside of maybe Pain. And it still happened in the Pain arc too. So it's just like, bro, what's the point of y'all niggas having a whole 3-episode conversation and you coming to the realization that you was on bullshit when y'all could have just been fighting to the death? Like, fight to the fucking death. That's all I want. So,
especially when you're a villain, that just, I don't know, that seemed like a cop out to me. I hate that shit. But
yeah, Kishimoto deserves to get his ass beat.
And then he done took over and then even did some more shit to need to get his ass beat about. But I ain't gonna spoil it for people that don't read the fucking.
Pat, I hope you suffer over there when you reading Boruto, nigga.
Boruto eating good in that manga right now.
I don't like this nigga.
The anime doing really well too, though. They finally adapting like the good shit.
What episode?
I won't be finding out.
I was about to say what episode.
I be posting clips of shit I know Mike don't watch and be curious about just to get his attention. Because I know he love hands, so I be posting all the shit where like niggas are really throwing them hoes, like just for them to be like, what is that? One Piece.
I know One Piece got some fire ass fights, but it's just a matter of me knowing that I have 200 more episodes to get to that shit is what pisses me off.
You stopped right before the good part, but we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, One Piece is too fire. But you good. Key, what's some shit that you hate with villains?
Uh-oh. I hate villains that don't really have like for real motivations or nothing like that. And then I hate villains that fold too quick. Like some shows have a villain that'll pop up only for like 2 or 3 episodes or something like that. Like I hate that.
Gentle from My Hero.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah, some small ass.
Exactly. Like a villain like Gentle. Like, what was the point? You could have just
Gentle.
You could have just jumped into the next arc. We didn't even need none of that.
Facts.
Yeah, that was bullshit,
bro. The thing that I hate the most in villain shit is that shit where I was the real villain all along type shit. So it's like you got this villain that you've been watching for 40 episodes, and you know what I'm saying, but then you find out that like he actually the weak nigga, and then it's another villain. I was the real nigga the whole time. It's like, nigga, I hate that shit, bro. Like we fucking watched Madara that whole time. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then they just gave us somebody else like, I'm the real nigga. Like, it's just, I hate that shit, bro.
What I do appreciate about Boruto is like they're actually expanding upon that now. So like it actually makes sense. But the execution wasn't that well in Naruto, I will say.
Look at
Mike. It was not that well.
Bro,
like all the shit that people hate about the war arc in Naruto, it's getting expanded upon in Boruto now. So now like niggas actually know like who Kaguya is, and you find out that she got a whole fucking clan of these niggas, and they are all coming. All of them.
Okay, I need to check it out. I need to read it. I ain't gonna watch it.
Yeah, I would recommend reading it. It's an easy binge. It drops literally the same day as the Dragon Ball Super chapter. And it's monthly. So I'd highly recommend it.
I'm gonna give it a try. That way, I at least have something to talk about. If I do have some dislikes, I at least know what I'm talking about. I'm not just slandering it blindly.
Yeah, fight back, Mike.
Y'all got it.
No, I like the slander stuff, but know what I'm talking about. Slandering shit blindly is.
Which is why I actually watched Black Clover before I started slandering it. And now I can say it's mid with knowledge.
I hate
That's
being
fair.
disrespectful.
That was my reasoning whenever I started watching the One Piece. So yeah.
But you enjoyed it. You got a straw hat and everything now.
I don't have a straw hat. I did enjoy the last arc. That's literally
That
it.
bitch gonna fly right up your head anyway.
But how many episodes did it take you to get to an arc you like?
Bro, Keith, when the fucking Ennie's lobby started at the end of the 200, something like that, like 280. Bro, honestly, yeah, like Ennie's lobby was the one where I couldn't put down. The rest of them arcs, I could go weeks without watching it and be completely fine and not even think about it.
A lot of people say that like Ennie's lobby is like where it gets them. Like I always look like for me, I fucking love Arlong Park just because of what it.
That's the one for me.
Like,
everybody likes Arlong Park and I didn't. No, I
don't know. I just look at everything that she fucking went through. Like she pretty much became a scammer just to free her people from these niggas, and then the niggas killed her mama on top of it.
They offed her mama.
They offed her mama.
Her mama went out real. Her mama went out real
in front of her.
She's definitely a city girl.
Her mama
Yeah,
went
she's
out
still
real.
a city girl. Yeah, she's still a city girl, but we love it. And then Alabaster,
that was bullshit.
Luffy should have died that arc. I admit that was the first time like I ever seen plot just But yeah.
Plot say that niggas 3 times in a row, and I was like, all right, bro, y'all niggas really got me watching this shit. That's why I really wanted to cuss y'all out. But I kept watching like a real
I agree. Like plot saved Luffy that. Like plot saved Luffy that.
All right, not too much on One Piece, Mike. Come on now.
Keith, imagine a nigga getting killed 3 times and he somehow still wins in the end. Like
nigga, that's right there.
I'm about to say, come on, Mike.
That's shown in anime.
I'm about to say, because on Bleach, this nigga Ichigo be limping, and then the next episode he be
name
jogging
one
around.
time Ichigo has fully died.
Not fully died.
I mean, he should have died a couple times though.
No, for sure. He should have died against Okiura. But no, his hollow powers revived him and he turned into a fucking monster, a demon.
He should have died after fighting Kenny. He should have
he should have won that. He shouldn't even won that fight. I don't know how he won.
He shouldn't have won. He should have died after fighting Kenny.
I think he got a good win against Byakuya. I think that's up for debate.
He should have died after fighting Renji the first time, honestly. Well, no, after Byakuya stabbed him for the first time when they met in Earth, when they came to get Rukia.
But the way they explain it is that his spiritual pressure, even like when he was younger like that, his spiritual pressure is so high, so he has accelerated healing because of that.
What we call that plot?
That's plot. It's plot. It's plot. Yeah.
It's plot.
Come on, man.
Luffy getting his ass stabbed and the fucking crocodile draining this nigga's water from his body or whatever the fuck he did millions of times, and you still leaves this nigga for dead. Nah, bro. Y'all got me fucked up.
Robin pulled up and was like, nah, nigga, I got you.
Yeah, he had plot.
Plot.
Everybody got plot.
Everybody got plot.
Even Deku got saved against Muscle Man.
Yeah.
He come out with a super soak all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like
plot.
That's plot. But yeah. I mean, this how I feel about it with One Piece too. Everybody falls in love at Ennie's Lobby Water 7. So that's why they say it takes so long for it to get good.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's been good throughout the story, but you just fell in love with it at that point.
I had to get to episode 207 just to get HD resolution. Then I had to get to fucking episode 300 or something.
You gotta remember though, this is a 90s shonen.
1995.
It's a 90s shonen.
Well, remaster the bitch. God damn, like shit.
This is not Dragon Ball Kai, nigga.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's also
this ain't Dragon Ball Kai.
Yeah.
This ain't Hunter 2011.
Speaking of old shit, Pat, real quick, and we can go back to the topic. Pat, I did watch probably about 10 episodes of Reborn last night. I just want to let you know that.
It's
bullshit.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody, Pat and a lot of people, Sine, everybody tells me that it really good like after episode 20 or something like that. I'm on episode 10.
So what I'll say is this: with Reborn, they didn't know if they wanted to make it like at first it was supposed to be like a slice of life. So like that's what at first
Literally what it is.
The first 19 episodes are like that. 20 was like, we gonna make this into a battle shonen. And so, like, honestly, like, as long as you got all the characters right there introduced, you go ahead and go to 19.
Okay.
Like you can, because that's literally nothing that happens between like 10 to 19. None of that is canon. Like, none of it matters.
They're still introduced. I feel like every episode they're introducing somebody else.
Yeah.
So if I knew when they would stop introducing characters, maybe I'd just skip to it. But every single episode that I watched, they've introduced a whole nother person. Lambo, the poison chick. Fucking Reborn's girlfriend. Like all this other, they just keep.
Got hoes. Ain't got no girlfriend.
That nigga do got hoes.
Reborn.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm watching it because I just want to see. Like, I want to see how everybody gets introduced and everything.
Yeah. One thing I'll say, I know you don't be really fucking with manga like that, but the last 2 arcs, they're manga only. So like after the anime,
yeah. You told me a nigga
story. But the last 2 arcs, like that's peak shonen. Like that's some of the greatest shonen I've ever read in my life.
Bro, it's better than Kingdom.
I haven't read Kingdom. That's on my list. Kingdom seen it.
Huh?
Kingdom signing though.
Yeah, it's a signing. Yeah, you're right. Because I was about to say that's some of the best manga that you've seen in your life. I was about to say
that's some of the best shonen. It's some of the best shonen.
Okay, yeah. Because I was about to say with Kingdom, I haven't read it all, but I've heard they have 2 of the best arcs. I haven't got to those arcs yet.
Yeah, I heard Kingdom really is like that.
Yeah, but they said the anime just trash.
No, they do the anime like they did Berserk, from what I hear, with like all that bad CGI and shit.
Oh no, see, I'm not fucking with that. But yeah, I haven't got to them 2 arcs that everybody be talking about. Mm-hmm. I saw you and Spicy talking about Saint Seiya, and I was trying to get on them, but I didn't expect it to be old because like the little thumbnail on Netflix looked like it's like updated and brand new.
It's a remake.
Netflix has a new Saint Seiya that they did.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one you and Spicy been talking about?
No, we talking about the OG Saint Seiya.
Talking about the OG. Okay.
They said the remake is trash from what I heard, but the old one is good.
Yeah, the old one is like peak shonen. It's like it give you like that Ronin Warriors, DBZ, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho vibe.
Yeah, I just wasn't prepared for it. When I pressed play, I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I gotta adjust.
It'll play on your nostalgic heart. That's one thing about the OG Saint Seiya. It'll play on that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that shit too. Shit. What else was I? All right. What's somebody that was villainous, but not like in the shonen style, but more so like I guess if y'all like slice of life, mystery type shit. What's somebody that's villainous that you hate?
Villainous that I hate.
That's not necessarily like I guess shonen attack violence person. More so just like in Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah. I was just about to say her. My mommy from Rent a Girlfriend. I fucking hated her, bro. Oh my fucking god!
Wait, was that the girl? Was that the ex-girlfriend?
That was the ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
She was a hoe. She was a hoe. Man. She didn't want to see my nigga happy for nothing.
Nothing. That's how I
How
did
you don't
too,
want this nigga and you hate because he found somebody else he liked.
Bro, she blocked him from Twitter on the first episode. I'm like, God damn, like shit.
Bro, it was crazy. His dialogue, he was like, I think I finally found the one. And then next thing you know, she said, I think we should break up. I was like, God, that quick?
These hoes ain't loyal, boy. She's terrible.
Yeah, I think she was gonna be my one that I was gonna say. Mike?
So let me see. So we're talking about women villains?
If we do just
non-shonen.
Yeah, non-shonen.
Is it just anime or is it fiction and fiction?
Fiction in general.
Okay, so I really want to say Mine from Shield Hero, but does that count as shonen or is that just strictly isekai?
I think it's isekai.
I mean that's a seinen, ain't it?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because he's older. Yeah, he's like in college. Yeah. So Mine for sure from Shield Hero.
Spear Hero too.
That nigga.
Yeah, that nigga was.
He's just an idiot. He's just a dickhead.
Just
like
nigga.
Fucking stupid.
Another chick I don't like. Old girl in that shit called I Care a Lot. so in that movie, she basically is she's a caretaker. So you find old people that can't, and she's like, with no family, and tell them that they can't take care of themselves. So the lawyers put them in a retirement home, and then she take their house and sell it.
Damn.
And pocket the money. That's the type of shit she be on. And she basically crossed the wrong chick. It was an old lady that was in the mob. So they cleaned her shit to make it seem like she didn't have no relatives. So when they put her in the home, the mob came to come look for that bitch. It's on Netflix. That shit crazy.
Oh shit! Is it a show?
It's a movie.
Oh shit! I might go put that on then.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's got Peter Dinklage, little person from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Bro, she crazy in that shit. I was like, bro, she doing these old people dirty. She had a whole, like, she walked in her office and it was like 70 pictures of old people, and that was all the properties and shit like that. And she basically got these niggas in retirement homes and they can't do shit about it.
Yeah, as soon as I watch my anime after this, I might put that shit on. That shit sounds fire. For me, somebody non-showing a villain that I hate. I'm probably gonna go with Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter. If my niggas are familiar with Harry Potter.
Okay. So why the nigga biting his lip?
I don't condone hitting women, but I got a couple hood hoes that'll put some hands. I got a couple hood homegirls that I put a phone call into to make sure that bitch never walk again. Like, I don't know. It's like the motherfucker was just sinister. And she was like, she played the system so well, and then like she was trying to hold my nigga Harry. So like, you know what I'm saying? When motherfucking centaurs got their hands on her, like she was shook. And I was like, that's what your whole ass scared. That's what you get. I hope they fucking donkey kick your ass in the titty or some shit like that. Like I was really praying for violence upon her. Like if I saw her like in real life, like I might come run, put my fucking finger up on her head. And I remember shit you was talking, my nigga Harry. And, yeah, I'm sorry I got triggered for a minute. You understand how pressed teenage me was reading that shit in Harry Potter.
My honorable mention is fucking Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Oh God, I fucking.
Well, you know he was like actually getting death threats in real life.
Because that nigga played the character so well.
Like, you play your character that well, and like niggas are threatening you in real life. Like, yeah, like you in your acting bag, bro.
Yeah. If I hate you in real life, like Tariq from Power, like that means you acting your fucking ass off, bro. Him, Joffrey, Tariq, and what's his name from Game of Thrones as well. It started with an R.
Ramsey.
Yes, that nigga.
Hey,
I hate him too.
Hey, imagine if Ramsey became Joffrey's hand. Just
hell
no. Oh no.
Imagine the shit that they would do together. Like Joffrey be like, "Hey nigga, I got this bow and arrow I be shooting these hoes with. Nigga, I'm gonna teach you how to make a bow and arrow out of these hoes though." Like that's the type of shit he would be on.
Them niggas are the fucking devil, and I'm glad both of them.
The way that nigga Ramsey did John Lip brother,
bro.
Oh,
with the arrows, and he was man.
My boat snapped after that though, boy. He didn't give a fuck.
Joffrey got out too easy, but Ramsey definitely got the fucking.
Yeah, he got the shit beat out of him.
Yeah, Joffrey shit was satisfying though, nigga.
Yeah, Joffrey shit was because he suffered too.
Yeah,
but Ramsey shit, like Ramsey was terrified of John. Then he got the shit beat out of him by John, and then Sansa let them motherfucking dogs eat his ass alive.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Shouldn't have let them fucking dogs hungry, hoe ass nigga.
Yeah, he's
fucking hungry.
Thought he had it. Y'all got some more honorable mentions?
Let's see. What are you talking about? Non-showing.
Just fucked up. Shit, really, we can just talk about different fucked up villains in general because we know we're an hour and 15 in, so we're gonna probably go like another 15, 20.
Okay.
So we can just talk about.
Have niggas seen P Valley?
That old girl, Mississippi Mama.
Yeah, she's a villain for sure.
For sure.
100% villain.
Bro, when she took them kids dance,
she took that money and bro, I was like, bro, Would I beat my own mama ass over if she did some shit like that to me? I might have to consider it.
I think about it. I for sure think about
That shit was crazy, bro. She was trying to get out the fucking club.
it. she was almost free, and she took that shit for the church. You know what I'm saying? For the quote unquote church, and she took her money for their dance studio. I probably have to really think about it. I have to be on some passion. I'd be like, look, I don't need to see it. I just need to handle that.
Yeah,
you know
I'm putting it out on you.
I like. Well, damn. We talking about villains that we hate.
Yeah, we can just talk about different fucked up shit or just any kind of villainy shit that y'all want to talk about.
I love Aaron so much.
He's
full-time villain right now, but I love Aaron.
Nah.
He didn't do nothing wrong. He's a
hero.
He's a hero.
Yeah.
He's the Eldian's hero. I don't care what nobody say.
Not the hero they wanted, but the one they deserved.
Thank you. Shit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
All that fucking just lack of a better term, justly Deku, I'm gonna be the perfect hero type shit. We don't need all that shit all the time.
Aaron said, I'm gonna burn this bitch down and everybody in it.
That's all I'm here for. Nigga, I like a nigga to get his hands dirty. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm showing y'all niggas my shit slit. Like, if y'all want problems, we can go there.
Bro.
So one thing I want niggas to understand is that I know the Attack on Titan anime is set to end next month.
Next week. Or this tomorrow.
It's
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
It's not going to cover all of this entire season.
Which is so they would have to do a part 2, right?
Yeah,
they absolutely have to do a part 2 because
I'm telling you, they're gonna tell you read the manga.
It'd be fucked up, but I mean, I could see them niggas being like, all right, like this is it. Go read the manga for the rest.
That'd be
fuck them. I was gonna do it anyway, but fuck them. If they
that'll make that nigga the villain. That'll make
listen, for all you people that are watching, I tweeted this shit the other day. There's only so long that I can hold the wolves back. I can hold them back, but I can't hold them back for long.
You love spoiling shit. Shut up, nigga.
I'm not spoiling shit. I'm not spoiling shit. All I'm saying is, when that last chapter of Attack on Titan dropped, it's not safe on the TL for anime only watchers. It's not safe. It's not. Listen, I'm not saying that it's gonna get spoiled. All I'm saying is, do with that information what you will. Just know it's not safe. It's not safe. I'm gonna hold them back as long as I can, but I can't control them.
I think it dropped on the 8th of April, if I remember correctly. So that is a week from this upcoming Thursday. Now I'll be caught up by then.
Okay. I'm about to say I might have to mute Pat 24 hours and then unmute.
Yeah.
Some
Pat always trying to cause chaos on the timeline.
No, I don't be causing chaos. I just talking about manga.
No, you a hoe. Because remember that time you told me that Bakugo died and shit like that? I don't think that's true, but I was like,
that'd be confusing too.
Okay. So something happened. I want to say somebody had accused me of spoiling some shit that I didn't spoil. I was just talking about theories, and somebody had accused me of spoiling shit. And I was like, you know what? If y'all think I spoiled some shit, I'm gonna spoil some shit for real. And I trolled the entire TL just dropping spoilers from random series. And I was lying the entire time. And niggas was like, man, you tripping. Why are you saying it? I'm like, if you only I just want to see the world burn. And I ain't even setting it on fire. This is play fire.
See, Pat is the villain y'all think I am. Like this nigga really wants niggas to suffer.
I just want to see the world burn.
I don't know. I done seen Mike do some villainous shit too. I don't know why he keeps saying that he ain't never done.
That nigga wearing a do-rag with no hair. What the fuck you mean?
And got people drawing you with do-rags. That's what's even worse.
To be fair, I do have hair right now. It's just on the sides right now. So this do-rag is gonna get me more.
I know you don't got no George Jefferson right now.
It's pretty close.
Like, let's do a wave do-rag reveal.
Do-rag reveal?
Fuck
y'all. I'll take my shit off.
Because I'm about to say, if you do, I would
wave check.
I'm gonna say, nigga, it's kids up. Don't be showing that shit on your head, man.
Boy, fuck you. If I take this do-rag off, just know I'm closing my laptop.
Uh-huh.
I sure enough love to see that Chico Bean shit. You just keep on growing your
hair.
Let that shit get braided on the sides, but still be bald. Oh,
Hey, that should be hilarious. You got braids going around your head, nigga.
That nigga funny as hell for that, because I will never put that much into that being funny. So
Mike, just grow your hair out on the sides and just braid that shit, nigga.
So you can disrespect me even more?
Your shit gonna look like a poneglyph, nigga.
That shit look like a moat.
That
nigga fucking moat around his
nigga got a peninsula on his head, boy.
I hate these niggas, man. Y'all just really don't want to see me like live my life, man. That's
Hey,
crazy.
didn't they say slaves used to have maps on their head and they braids, boy?
Keith, you got any more honorable mentions you want to throw out there? Uh-oh. Keith? I don't know if Keith.
Hold on. Oh. I can't. Oh god. I'm here. I can't. All right, say that again.
I said, you got any more honorable mention villains or villainy shit that you've seen that you want to talk about? I know you had quiet.
Man, I want to give Sensui his flowers, man. I feel like people don't
talk about it, Keith.
Talk about it.
Talk about it
in the villain conversation.
Okay.
My nigga Sensui.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, he gone.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. So when he come back, I gotta make sure my nigga Alpha add him back. But yeah, since you want to talk about it, Mike? Since you in the Dr. Stone like that?
This nigga said Dr. Stone. You hacker show, nigga?
Yeah. You talk about Chapter Black. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, nah.
I know I don't like Dr. Stone, and you be loving that shit.
You don't like Dr. Stone?
It's all right.
Bro, you disrespectful, bro.
That shit, made me break down.
I'm about to start reading manga just because how this last season went, bro.
Yeah.
They said the Stone Wars is fire. I haven't watched the second season yet. But the first season I just thought was just good. You know what I'm saying?
It's short to the point on this most recent season.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Star Wars is actually pretty short.
Yeah, it's only 11 episodes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it wasn't that long of a season.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check that shit out for the challenge anyway.
Keith, yeah.
I keep back.
I could be setting up.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he probably said anything up, but yeah, since we ain't do shit
I don't know
wrong.
what happened there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we was trying to hold it down. I was trying to troll Mike.
Was right.
I was trying to troll Mike a little bit to keep the thing going. But go ahead.
I was trying to troll me, but hate when I retaliate.
Hey, I don't hate. I be like, oh shit, good shit. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do, and I gotta make sure I do it when ain't nobody paying attention, so it's random. Because retaliating right when somebody do it take away the love that they deserve when they fucking tweeted the shit.
Right.
So I let you get your flowers for like an hour or two, and then. But go ahead, Keith. On your sensory shit.
Oh yeah, sorry, my connection keep messing up, but yeah, man.
Uh-oh, we having problems with him.
Brother Key, you all right? I know he was saying Sensui. I keep it going till he can get back on.
Okay.
For me, I love Doflamingo. I talked about that on the Clubhouse. Dofi is just another nigga who's evil just because he wants to be evil. Any nigga that killed his daddy and his brother, yeah, you kind of got a special place in hell, my nigga.
And then he got a whole child trafficking ring.
Yeah,
he got it. Yeah, that nigga Dofi different.
Yeah, it was like human trafficking. Yeah.
Yeah. So he got a whole different thing.
We don't talk enough about the Celestial Dragons too, because like when they got to, that's the arc I really want Mike to get to. Sabaody, that's the arc right there. Because you got to get to 3. I think you're about to start Thriller Bark.
Yep.
Yeah. Thriller. So the ending of Thriller Bark is gonna be like, oh, yeah, all right, okay. Yeah. But Sabaody is when they introduce a lot of political elements in One Piece, and like that's where you see like the racism, the human trafficking, the slavery, all that shit. Like That was the arc right there. That was like that made me think like this might be the greatest anime I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, Sabo is that shit. And
Yo,
and
Boy,
even
he's-
bro, Mike, get on that shit.
Yeah,
like I'll tell you like this.
Yeah.
So the one thing I love about different like battle shonens is that they always have like this one arc where it's like everything seems hopeless and you wonder like how niggas are gonna get out of that situation. Ain't no getting out of that.
Yeah,
Ain't no getting out of that.
Y'all smoking that crack that Franklin Saint sell on Snowfall, huh?
Baby, I got that pure.
I'm about to say, speaking of nigga, Scully is a fucking badass.
I nigga seeing them roaches, boy. We
No,
talking about
Fuck Scully's Scully baby mama.
nigga Khadija. What she just
Yo.
bad back? I
No.
said, dog, like I was sitting down eating my food, watching this shit. I couldn't even fucking eat no more after she did Fat Bad Boy.
Fatback boy.
And then I say that's the only big nigga in the show. I feel discriminated against. I feel
left
discriminated
him on the steps. And
Yo. And then
yeah.
I said, how they got that fat nigga over there, boy?
bro, 2 females. Ain't no way they drug that nigga. But they got him over. And then nigga, what name? Peaches had me crying.
Yeah, nigga, Peaches hilarious.
Leon said, "Get your hands off me, bitch."
That nigga looked at you. You not gonna tell this nigga that?
He said, "Boy, get your boy, get your nigga."
Yo.
I body slammed this little nigga.
Yeah. Leon too small to be playing that nigga Peaches like that.
Bruh. That shit was funny as hell when I seen that shit. I was like, yo, this nigga Peaches finna hurt that nigga.
He should. Leon really gotta die, but we'll see how the story progresses. I'm glad they got another season coming.
Bro, them niggas in Arkansas gonna fuck some shit up. You can already tell.
Yeah, I already know the fucking pregnant mom. I know she gonna end up doing crack.
Nah, you know who gonna do the shit? What's that little nigga that they got sleeping on the couch?
The little skinny
that
nigga.
Little skinny nigga, yeah. Cause you seen it like when he was giving out the party, he kept something for himself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He have to be on that shit. He gonna be on it bad. He
You
gonna
know
fuck
you
the whole
high on
gang.
your own supply.
He gonna fuck
Especially
the whole
not crack.
gang.
Crack.
And
Who was on crack?
And it's crazy because they told him, they was like, look, don't fuck with that shit. You can't. And them niggas is like, why? And that curiosity killed
You
the
know
cat.
niggas be stupid on purpose.
Curiosity killed the cat type shit, bro. Like,
They about to kill your teeth in a second.
That was one of the stupid ass.
Trying to sell her fucking tooth, dog.
bro,
You know how hard, dog. Imagine the love of your life getting addicted to crack, nigga. Then she coming to you, I'll sell you my tooth, bitch. Get the
bro, that was hard to see. And then Franklin going in there that crack house to go give Mel.
yeah. Go get Mel.
Bro.
Yeah,
I just
That-
knew
that
Mel
shit
was
was-
a sucking dick. I just knew she was, but she wasn't at that point.
That shit fucked me up.
I mean, you got addicted to crack for you folks go spell me, dog. Like you couldn't.
Bro. And then they had Marcus pop up in this last episode. That shit was dope. How they kind of brought him back around full circle. He talking to Wanda, and Wanda was like, I'm off that shit. And he was like, yeah, right. That
Wait,
shit-
Marcus was somebody I supposed to remember?
He the one that did crack with Mel at the party.
That was him?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't even peep that. I'm about to go back and watch it now.
Yeah, that was him. He was the one that
That
did it
nigga
with her.
That nigga look 50 now.
That what crack do to you, brother?
What it do? And you know, back then in the 80s, these niggas was really, that's why they make them jokes about crackheads being smart and shit. It's because them niggas was really mechanics and nurses and shit, and they did crack. So they really got their shit together in a sense of hard work.
Crack just make you age in dog years, nigga.
Yeah. That shit
That is crazy.
That's the real villain, crack.
No, Ronald Reagan, the real villain.
No, Reagan is 100% the real
That
villain.
might be I think it might be the greatest villain we ever seen in our life, nigga.
Mm.
I know that nigga body frozen somewhere, waiting on him to pop back up like Maldera.
Him and Trump need to do a versus on the cool.
Nah, that nigga Trump tweets funny as hell, boy. That nigga Joe Biden ain't got no tweets like that, nigga.
His shit don't slap. All he do is walk.
That nigga Trump a top 5 tweeter all time, nigga. I don't.
Oh, for sure. He just like the nigga that died a few years ago. Fuck, what was that nigga's name, man? He had the fucking drawing for a picture.
I know who you talking about.
Popson.
I can't remember that nigga name, bro.
Popson,
yes. I think Popson was a menace too, boy.
Fucking menace.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know nothing about them politics. I be trying to stay away from that shit. So, but that's crazy. Trump
Right.
and
You see a random Trump tweet coming across your city talking about if North Korea won't war, nigga, we got nukes
fucking
too.
menace.
Nigga, wait a minute. You just got us.
Bro, and then the nigga, this shit where he was like basically telling them niggas like, you know what I'm saying, stop the count and shit. Basically starting a little whole fucking code. Talking about like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna fucking we gonna riot and basically telling them niggas to pull up to Washington, DC, and nigga he ain't nowhere to be found. These niggas getting fucked up. And that's that shit where y'all was talking about y'all like when y'all villains get their hands dirty, and that nigga he wasn't on that shit at all. Cause if he gonna rally everybody to do that shit, he should have been out there with them niggas. Gonna get that love.
Big facts.
Keith, you back? We got you back now. Like I feel like I'm about to say, I feel like every time I say keep you back, that's when it fucking be hurting. Damn.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what was going on, but my connection was acting up.
Okay. So we left the sense we.
So it's your fault.
It might be. It could be. It could be the villainy shit. But shit, we've been on for 1 hour and 30. Thank y'all for pulling up and everything like that. Y'all want to plug yourselves? Everything?
Gumbo Goon?
Yeah, I knew I could trust Mike to handle. I thought I could trust Mike to handle since we.
Yeah, I really didn't get into it because I thought you was gonna come back, but all we know is humans are trash, and since we was right, that's really a point blank period. That's all it is. So
I was gonna say, if you want to get in your bag real quick, you can get in your bag on Sensu. I think he got a delay.
Yeah, I think his audio's delayed.
Yeah.
You gonna wait for it?
That's right.
I could take it from my brother.
I think I might got a delay. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely got a delay.
I enjoy Sensui just because, like we said, he was the first spirit detective.
Yeah.
I keep getting confused.
Right, this shit.
No,
yeah,
he was the first. He was the first spirit detective. He was a fucking prodigy. The way that Koema used to talk about him as well, and then he saw like the atrocities of humanity, and he was just like, I ain't fucking with it. Like, I'm finna just tear this whole bitch down. And then he had like the muscle to back it up as well. And so I also like how he like kind of cultivated his own team of followers. And, you know, so they was willing to like go to war with him against Team Urameshi. And even then, like, Yusuke barely beat him with the help of his father. And so I really do appreciate Sensui as a villain, because although like we was talking about like villains, you know what I'm saying, who are evil just for the fuck of it, like Sensui was like genuinely a good guy at first. And like he was so fucked up by, you know, what he saw, you know, humanity doing, that, you know, it just warped him. And he was like, I can't allow this shit to happen. And I think it goes to he was one of those villains where it's like, I'm kind of doing this shit for the greater good, you know? And I think we don't appreciate those villains enough to where, you know, you got those some villains where it's like, I'm doing this shit because I have my own version of like what good is and what peace is. So I think Sensui kind of falls in that category. So to him, he was never evil, but to us, we like, nah, nigga, you tripping. You tripping.
Yeah, like it's one of them things where if we was following Sensui the whole anime, we would have been on his side, but it's just the way.
Kind of like us with Aaron.
Yeah, it's just the way that it's depicted. And Chapter Black is really actually slept on. Like people be saying,
it's the best Yu Yu Hakusho arc.
Yeah. I actually like that one more than the Dark Tournament. And I know Dark Tournament get all the love, but Chapter Black is actually really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
Mike, you want to speak
it's
on
the
this?
best arc. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You talking about Sensui?
Yeah, since that's your GOAT anime.
you know, since like I said, he didn't do shit wrong. He knew the human race is trash as a whole, which he's not wrong on. It just so happens that the nigga that was, you know, trying to fight for humans is a realer nigga. So it is what it is. So he's really. And the fact that this nigga has 7 personalities in his fucking head was also crazy to me. That's one of the unique things about him. I don't think there's too many multiple personality villains out there. So, 1 second you fighting Shinobu, the next second you fighting a nigga named what was he? What the fuck was his name? Yakuza or something like that? Like all the different sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the nigga that had a gun for a hand, like, yeah, he's very multifaceted villain. So I fuck with Sensui and his uniqueness.
Okay.
It's super complex for a villain.
Big facts. I don't know how much of a delay Keith got because he sounded like he was getting right.
Hey, it gotta be a delay still.
Yeah. I'm trying to like include him because
Nigga was
like
7 villains in one.
He definitely got a delay.
I think my delay got to be like 7 seconds, bro. It's ridiculous.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure we get you into the, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of time without you, so I'm trying to make sure we get you in here. Well, should be. Nope. He ain't heard that yet either. All right. Well, shit. What we gonna do? We gonna go ahead and
I don't know what's going on, man. So if y'all need to move forward, don't hold back for me.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure everybody get that love. But shit, we've been on for like an hour and 40. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up the show. Pat, you want to plug yourself and tell us where we can find you and
cool. I am Pat, aka God Punch Pat, aka the Gumbo Goon. You could catch me on Twitter at Gumbo Goon, Instagram at God Punch Pat. Check out God Punch. It's my manga series I'm working on. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram, all that good stuff at Team God Punch. You can also peep our website at www.teamgodpunch.com.
Good shit, Rayleigh. Good shit. That's my Rayleigh right there.
Humble, brother.
Mike?
You can find me at Unbothered Mike on Twitter. Mike is Unbothered on Instagram, at Blattermate Podcast on IG and Twitter. Catch us on Clubhouse on Wednesday nights at 9:30 Central Time. Anime After Dark. Pull up to that, and that's all I got. Shout out to Concept Moon as well.
I'm gonna actually go buy me a $30 iPad. Somebody's selling one. I'm gonna go
this nigga, no, you're not allowed in there.
I'm doing it. When I get in there, it's gonna be trouble. Shoot, we got Keith from Concept Moon. Can you plug yourself, or you want me to fill you in?
Yeah, I'm Strange Keith. Strange Keith on Twitter. Go read Black Lotus Dragon, which is my manga series. ConceptMoon.com, Concept Moon on Instagram, Concept Moon on Twitter. We got a ton of different Black comics and manga. And yeah, we get on Instagram Live every weekend, usually Saturdays at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Thank y'all again for pulling up to the show. It has been very good and a blessing to have y'all, bro. For real. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all didn't have to, but y'all did. Y'all rocking with us. I'm Scuba Steve 1428 on Twitter. Also follow Inside the Mind of the Blurred. And that's it, man. We out.
Peace.